What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of KozMatt's Wrestling Recap. Let's get right into a pretty entertaining episode of Friday Night SmackDown. How you doing, Matthew?
Good. Very good, actually. I think SmackDown was mediocre.
Yeah, it was all right. We have a new champion, so let's get right into this thing.
We'll talk about that. A new champion, if you guys don't know. But SmackDown opens up with a little bit of a bang, but you know what? I really wasn't happy with the outcome. It was Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. This is the Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier.
Yeah.
So Money in the Bank is coming up. Now, Rich Allen wasn't ringside. He is dealing with an injury, so he's home. But Butch was ringside. He didn't really have much to do with this besides be annoying on the ringside. But it was a decent match. Sheamus was one of the powerhouses in this match with Drew, but the battle, it was a good fight leading to a non-finish.
Yeah, it made no sense, kind of.
Commentary was just like, what does this mean? What does this mean? No idea. No idea. So I I have no idea what to tell anybody. If the idea was to create like a cliffhanger to keep fans more intrigued, but like, why dedicate 20 minutes of television to a match that ends with no victor? You know what I mean? Especially for Money in the Bank, they got to start hyping this thing up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It made no sense to open up SmackDown. I have to ask you before we get into our next segment, who do you think is going to win Money in the Bank for the men now since Cody Rhodes is injured?
I think Riddle.
Really? I was thinking Riddle too. My money's on Finn Balor or Drew McIntyre though now because Finn with the new faction and then Drew McIntyre. Imagine if he cashes in at Clash of the Champions or whatever, Clash of the Castle, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yep. In Cardiff, Wales or whatever. That would be dope. But I just couldn't imagine Riddle with a Money in the Bank briefcase. But moving forward, speaking of Money in the Bank, another qualifier match, Lacey Evans versus Xia Li. So both newer women on SmackDown. It was cool to see Lacey Evans in the ring. The match was just kind of short and kind of too predictable. So what happened is, I guess, it was a clean match. Xia Li lost clean from a woman's right from Lacey Evans out of nowhere. So Lacey Evans is qualified. She's advancing to the Money in the Bank ladder match. So it was kind of short, but I think Evans is going to be a favorite to win the ladder match. I mean, with her, I wouldn't see why she wouldn't win. You know what I mean? With her returning SmackDown, I don't see why they would make her take an L. But maybe it means something that, you know what, if she takes a win, I think this is good for the women's division.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Put some new blood in the women's division for SmackDown. It was good to see Lacey back. You know, first time she had a match in almost a year, over a year actually. So it was good to see her back, knock off some of that ring rust. And I do have her winning that women's Money in the Bank.
But yeah, I think we both know who's going to win this year's Money in the Bank. But you never know. They could throw us for swerve balls. So moving forward, Ronda Rousey in the ring, cutting a promo. Not really, much going on there with her. Her promo work isn't the best. But Shotzi Blackheart kind of coming out, actually challenging Ronda Rousey to a match. So Rousey did just that, tapping out Shotzi Blackheart from a nice cross arm break or something. A nice competitive match, actually, but had social media buzzing about Shotzi's performance because she performed phenomenally.
Really
she's
put
always
in a
been
hell of an effort for sure.
Yeah, she's always been one of those characters that felt like, I guess, undeserved, of course, with creative in WWE. But Natalya ended up coming out attacking Ronda Rousey after she applied sharpshooter. But it was kind of predictable because they are trying to build up a feud with Ronda Rousey and Natalya. But whatever, it's the Neidhart last name versus Rousey. So you know what? I'm actually down for this. If they want to push Natalya, do it.
Yeah, I'm here for it too. If you remember, Natalya's really the one that trained Ronda Rousey to get her ready for her WWE debut. So yeah, this could be a good rivalry heading into Money in the Bank. So I'm here for it.
So before we get to this match, Gunther. Apparently Vince is very high on Gunther, who is now on SmackDown. Ludwig Kaiser also ringside, so it's Gunther versus Ricochet for the Intercontinental Championship match. Ricochet falling prey to a shotgun drop kick and a power bomb. Gunther earned his first title on SmackDown as the Intercontinental Champion. So this was kind of well portrayed, and you know what? I will take it. I'm a fan of Gunther, and Kaiser ringside. I think he's just a good hype man for Gunther. So you know what? Let it play out. Ricochet, he's got some more things in his arsenal. So you know what? If he doesn't hold the championship for now, so let it be. But you know what? I'm happy. I really think Gunther deserves this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm really hoping that it adds some life to the Intercontinental Championship scene because it was kind of stale with Ricochet. I honestly forgot sometimes that he was the champion. I hope it brings some prestige to the Intercontinental Championship. And yeah, I see big things in Gunther's future, and I think this is the first championship of many for him.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to crown him as your Continental Champion. Ricochet, I think he was holding the title with some prestige, but someone like Gunther, that type of, proud.
Big bruiser.
It's just something new to see. But moving forward, Riddle versus Sami Zayn. So a win for Sami Zayn would bar Riddle from SmackDown, and a loss. The original bro would earn the right to challenge Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So if Riddle wins this, he's facing Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I don't know if it's for one or both of them, but I'm guessing just one. So this is our main event. Riddle, man, versus Roman Reigns, if this has happened. So let's get right into this, right? So Riddle, he's been one of the greatest workhorses for WWE, I think, as of late.
Yeah,
fans have been loving him.
Sure.
Yeah. Back and forth action kind of give way to Riddle catching Sami Zayn with an RKO for the win. I said that right. Yes, Riddle is going to be facing Roman Reigns, but with that coming, the Usos attack him following the bell. Riddle answered with a kendo stick, attacking. That left the Usos kind of reeling to close the show. So you like him or not, man, you know what? Riddle, dude, he is going. I see bright things in the future for Riddle. Fans really, I think this RK Bro thing really helped Riddle pop off.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was a good way to end SmackDown. So we're gonna see Riddle versus Roman Reigns. I don't know when it's gonna be, but it maybe it'll be at the Clash at the Castle or whatever, like you said, in Wales. Definitely not Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
So we'll see. So last time we saw Roman Reigns defend a title was Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So it would be interesting to see these two go at it. But without further ado, man, I think that was the whole show kind of in a nutshell.
Dude, it was a pretty good show, man. I was here for it. I'm excited to see Riddle finally get the singles push I think he rightfully deserves. And I think he's going to have one hell of a match with Roman Reigns whenever they face off for that championship. So let us know what you guys thought about the show. Always like, comment, and subscribe. And Matthew and I will see you Tuesday, with a Monday Night Raw recap. Peace out.
That's right. Peace.
Come on and fight.